As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Seattle Seahawks.
Will Reichert, the kickoff for the Vikings.
Will Reichert has it all teed up, and we're underway from Seattle. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Say, 60 Maverick.
Throwing to start this game. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, Milrow. Working downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That one hits for 30. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
The 27-yard line.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Hauled in by Arroyo on the right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
This QB is making it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Check.
Quick throw to the left is complete. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Well, whether he stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it, on that opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack and that time attack the 3rd time for 6.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Here's the first look for the rookie out of USC. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Brought in, Ty Felton. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one's caught by Jefferson. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Hits his running back. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That one's cut along the left sideline. He'll be brought down at about the 29. Pick up of 17. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29.
Let's go now. 7-11. No.
Give now to the running back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now McCarthy. He gets this to Michael Mayer. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6. And you just get the play off. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. So we're through 1. The Seahawks with an early lead. Back to Seattle after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. Teams getting out there and ready to resume play. Reichert connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. His charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Milrow. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that makes it 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
60 Eagles, 60. Cougar 19. 19 tight, 19 Tiger, 19.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's got it inside the 10. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
He gets it again. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
To the air, Milrow. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks now lead by 10. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. He throws a bullet to the center of the... Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
And he's out of bounds to end that one. Now our attention turns to that penalty marker. So the penalty would have given them a lot of yardage anyway, Brock, but getting the catch, that makes it feel a whole lot better.
Look at his ability to not only work deep downfield through contact, but come up with the catch as well. You know, Kate, that's what scouts call competitive toughness. That's what a quarterback calls his best friend.
Almost a completion of the wrong team there. So it's second down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down.
19, charge, ready.
Bill Rowe from the gun. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. They try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Get it. Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks push their lead to 18.
21, Vikings 3. Michael Dixon to kick off.
Now is Dixon to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
26-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. On the move, headed right. Completed to his running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker. That hit prevents a first down.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing it. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. That's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you close your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. McCarthy throwing here. Cut out left. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Again, McCarthy to throw. Connecting on the slant. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
First down, Vikings.
All set to go now from the 35. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Another throw here for McCarthy. Jefferson brings it in on a slant. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. He had to pick up a 14 yards as the chains reset.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
And he keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing again now, McCarthy. Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Back to the air, McCarthy. Throw is caught. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings chop some of the lead off before the half.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3- or 4-point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now it's Milroe. White working downfield, and he has it. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain, now down inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
13-yard line.
Past the 60, past the 60.
From the red zone on 1st. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
18, Rattler, 1879 Broncos. Go.
2nd and 10. No run throw. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks racing them to the halftime locker room. Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks push their lead to 18.
Vikings 10. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. This play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All set to go now from the 35. 1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And goes to the hurry up here. Back to throw it. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. He's back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the 2nd half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of the 2nd half.
And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards.
That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now. Completes it again to Smith and Jigba. And he's short of 1st after a mild gain.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Cut 19! Cut 19!
Milrow looking to throw. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. Carlson to tack on the extra points. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd and that playbook is wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Chased out to his right. Throws this one deep down the right side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 16-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a walker run. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
Okay, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
This is Walker on second. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Ready? 70, Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready,
Going to the ground again on first. And a big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Cowboy 80, Panther 11, Panther 11. Check. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Go.
From the gun, Milrow. Horton down the field, and he's got it. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks can cruise to a win, growing that lead further.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Play action, McCarthy. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. His running back hauls it in deep right. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings lower the deficit they face.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage. Big time.
The Vikings will line up.
McCarthy's going to look to throw this. And he is into the end zone for 2. So that right there turns this into a 3-score game.
42.
Well, it may be stating the obvious, partner. I do that sometimes often. But tight ends, such a mismatch this close in. And no surprise, they went his way for that 2-point conversion.
Yeah, it's one of those guys' security blanket. Whether he's designed to read or not, this quarterback knows that tight end's a great outlet. Why? Because often they're bigger and they're stronger. Even if they're double-teamed, there's still that chance to get that entry pass like a great post in basketball, and they know how to finish.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. Motion.
We go play action here. It's Milrow. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Okay, great.
Shotgun now for Milrow. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Got it. Ready? Step. Ready. Let go.
Walker now from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain on 1 brings up third down.
Vikings sending out nickel coverage here on third down.
Ready? 19 tight. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready?
Third and long for him here. The Vikings bring pressure, and they got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Brings up fourth down.
Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
This, our last play of the quarter. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. This is cut downfield by Moore. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Three-quarters in the books from this one. It's going to be the Vikings who have the football, Brock, but given that score, they're going to need points every time out from here on. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Brother, it's another interception. That is Nick Emanwari. It's a foot race. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Vikings 18. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Trying again after the pick. McCarthy throwing the out route complete. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second down.
Off play action. It's McCarthy.
25-yard line.
Oh no, they get him yet again. Jair Brown has it. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set. 70. Alert. 18.
Now an inside give to Walker. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Taken in by Felton, left side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
13 yards.
Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Vikings.
McCarthy looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
And the Vikings 1st down.
Send him over right. 1st and 10. That's McCarthy. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. A sign of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Throwing again now, McCarthy. Sends this to the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
At their own 23-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Hey, Cowboy 80. Watch twist. Let's go. Watch twist.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
Staying with Walker. Extra cut to the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's just not the guy. Defensively, you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Smash, smash, down, go.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready, drop 60, Viking 18. Ready,
Off the play fake, Milrow. Buying some time right. Called in by Arroyo on the right side. And they'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Ready. Let go.
He gets it out left, and it's gone. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Walker running right. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ready up. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Running with Walker again. Pushing for the red zone. And they finally get to him at the 15. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Hey, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with the twist, head the other way for a big run.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They give up the gut to Walker. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
The 14-yard line.
With no springing a big play on that one, it's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter-action.
And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They ruled him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
Elijah Arroyo, incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
What's going on, guys?
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Set. 19. Bronco 80. Panther 11. Mustang 19. Hey, Cowboy 80.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Seahawks running them out of the building. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Carlson now to add one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks continue piling onto this lead.
Vikings 18. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Caught, nice game left side. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Complete to Ty Belton. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 29-yard line.
Spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Trying to push deep downfield. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that first down. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
And the Vikings, 1st down.
They'll try and punch it in. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Now it's McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 3rd and goal from McCarthy. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Vikings putting up points in a game decided. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Man, Brock, even when they score, things just aren't going their way. The 2-point try fails following that touchdown, and that really encapsulates how this contest has gone for them.
They're just not able to stay out of their own way sometimes. Get a little momentum, immediately give away a chunk of it. It does prove, though, from here on out, they're going to take whatever shot they got.
Oh, the Vikings got to it first. They get it back. All right, so a positive play for them, if nothing else. Game seems pretty far out of reach at this point, but still, had to try the onside kick in that spot.
You know what that was? It was 2 things, Cade. A, it's a good chance to practice your onside kick in a pretty low-pressure environment. But B, and so much more importantly, is down the road in a game where you're going to really need it, that gives you the confidence that you can get it done.
And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. We've set it down from 37.
1st down, Minnesota.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks take over on his 5th interception of the season.
McCarthy's pass intercepted. The Seahawks take over.
And no, you're not seeing things wrong, folks. They are, in fact, lining up to punt on 1st down. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard
line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Motion man right is Jefferson. Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play.
A gain of 29 yards. 1st down, Vikings.
going to be the final play of the game. One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So it's a win for the Seahawks. Yet another win for them, Brock. And now, I don't know. Are they talking about it? Are they thinking about it but not talking about it? They're officially over halfway now to a perfect season.
Yeah, I don't think they're talking about the 72 Dolphins yet or the 07 Patriots, but I do think they're believing. They're believing they can find ways to win, and they're doing it every single week.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.